Okay guys, we have a lot to get into, so let's just break this all down. Lawsuits are flying everywhere, secret videos are about to come out. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali, daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this. Before we get into all of this, I really want to speak about the Lionel B interview where he interviewed a particular woman that came out. It looks like there's been a major miscommunication, misunderstanding, which has rooted from the content creator Lionel, who uploaded via his thumbnails a image of a woman sitting on Diddy's lap who was a 17-year-old girl at the time. Now, this was one of the second or third lawsuits that came out after Cassie's, and that person who filed that lawsuit is being represented by Douglas Wigdor, who basically helped Cassie do everything and lift the lid on all of this madness. However, despite the fact that he put that girl sitting on Diddy's lap, that picture on the thumbnail, the woman that is being interviewed is somebody else. And so it's very easy to believe that the person being interviewed is the person on the thumbnail of the picture. Why would you not think that? This lady speaks out and tells all. And of course you're thinking, wait, this is the woman who was sitting on Diddy's lap. He was at the, studios in New York, because these are the pictures that are used on his thumbnail. So the fact that he did that, it led to so much confusion and miscommunication, because the woman in this video has stated multiple times that she does not have an attorney. Yet the woman who was a 17-year-old sitting on Diddy's lap does have an attorney, does have Douglas Wigdor. We've read out the lawsuit together back in November, December, when that came out right after Cassie's. So when you're watching that video, a lot of people, including me, are believing that this woman speaking out is the same woman who was sitting on Diddy's lap, when really and truly that girl is very different to the girl speaking out now. It's all very different, but it looks like it's the same because that was the image that he used, I would imagine, to entice or bring in viewers, and then it's a different story from a different woman who's gone through a different passage of life, and therefore people are going to doubt her story, like I was, because we're thinking, well, you said you don't have a lawsuit or a lawyer, but clearly there is one, because those pictures were released in a lawsuit filed by Douglas. So what is going on? So when it's actually two people, this led to major miscommunication, major confusion by not just me, by many other people as well. And it's very unfair because of this confusion, because it will allow some of us who really want to look into everything of somebody's story to begin to doubt people here and there. And so that needs to be cleared up. And I feel like some people are still confused, like I was. So I'm trying to help you guys as well, because it's not about us not wanting to believe people. It's let's set and present things clearly. Please do not have pictures of somebody else sitting on Diddy's lap or a different lawsuit saying that this mystery girl is speaking out, when that mystery girl is a different one. And the mystery girl, there's multiple mystery girls and they're basically different ones. It's so easy to be confused because of what we're seeing on these thumbnails, and it's definitely very frustrating. So I definitely wanted to clear that up. Absolutely, because one thing I've always said in regards to Diddy's cases is that none of this is about salacious stuff. To me, all of this is always about these victims and these alleged victims in these lawsuits and etc., and getting them any form of justice that they should have. So hopefully this particular woman who was interviewed, who is different to the woman, on the images, which is very easy to be mixed up because that is what's seen and presented in the thumbnail immediately. Hopefully this other woman has a lawyer in some way, shape or capacity for her to achieve some level of justice for her life, because everything that she has gone through is very horrific. Now, let's get into the remainder of this, where Diddy is basically claiming that the prosecutors have showed edited clips of everything with Cassie. He clearly is, not thinking. Diddy is accusing federal prosecutors of a dirty pool, claiming they showed the judge an edited version of the Cassie beating video to make him look more dangerous than he is. Diddy and his attorneys filed new documents ahead of his bail hearing scheduled for Friday, accusing prosecutors of mischaracterizing and concealing critical facts, including allegedly editing the sequence of events from the March 2016 surveillance video. They claim the government has the more complete version of that surveillance video, presumably the version the world saw when it was released, but instead tweaked the order of events to offer them most powerful evidence of danger and destruction. Diddy insists the video shows no evidence of a freak-off, but rather a domestic dispute in which he ran down the hall of a hotel to recover his clothes and cell phone. We all know that didn't take place. As for some of the violence depicted, Diddy says he didn't drag Cassie down, nor did he throw a vase at her. He claims he only threw the contents of the vase. Ain't nobody looking at the contents of the vase. He said the video is really just a sad glimpse into a decade-long consensual relationship. The overall allegations Diddy is making is that prosecutors are trying to make him seem more dangerous than he is, and he clearly is not having it. So for the fact that this is taking place clearly goes to show you that that video is a juggernaut of evidence, and Diddy's team are doing everything in their power, no matter how delusional it sounds, to basically get that relinquished and removed because they think it would expedite some form of release for him, which I definitely don't think will take place. But here is now where things are about to get very, very interesting, because Sean Combs' lawyers, have today filed a video under seal and offer it to have its producers tomorrow at the bail hearing. This is very interesting. In support of Diddy's renewed bail application and its reply, we have submitted to the court and the government a 20-minute video under seal pursuant to the protective order in this case. This video was prepped by Connor McCourt, intriguing, he was previously a foot patrol officer with the New York City Police Department in 1993. The video is in 1993, that's where this guy is from, and he was assigned to the Technical Assistant Response Unit, TERU, which was a unit that supported detectives and investigators in the field for high-level crimes. With TERU, he helped develop the forensic video subgroup at TERU, which was focused on recovering video from crime scenes where there were homicides, kidnappings, or police-involved shootings. Whilst at TERU, Mr. McCourt performed thousands of forensic video analysis and would process that video for detectives or the District Attorney's Office. Mr. McCourt completed his career with the department in 2009. After retirement from the department, he started Mr. McCourt's video analysis, where he provided analysis of video for legal cases. In that capacity, he also provides services for several district attorneys, officers, and public defense attorney offices. He is available to testify at Friday's hearing if the court would like to hear testimony as to XD and his underlying exhibits. We would need sufficient and advance notice for him to bring in his electronic equipment to connect to a court-provided screen in the courtroom to allow for the testimony. We anticipate his direct testimony, if the court wishes to hear it, would be less than 40 minutes long. So they have basically a 20-minute video under seal, pursuant to the protective order. What is this 20-minute video? What is this 20-minute video? I really want to understand. Diddy's lawyers today filed a video under seal and offered to have its producer tomorrow at the bail hearing. So this particular producer and this 20-minute video and the back knowledge that this guy has in forensics and etc., what are they going to reveal if they are allowed to do so? And I definitely believe that Diddy will be, and his lawyers will be allowed to show this video if it will strengthen their case. I don't know what this video is. It's a desperate attempt. They've already reached lengths of desperation, but this to me is insane. What is this 20-minute video? What do you guys think it is? Is it going to involve Cassie? Is it going to involve somebody else? I honestly don't understand, but clearly they're using it to put Diddy in a good light. So we'll see what this is. Maybe it is a video of Cassie that was recorded that we don't know. And will it reach the public? Maybe in descriptive form, but that is what I'm definitely looking forward to, because to me, it seems absolutely wild what this video is. What is this video? What is this secret 20-minute video? And this producer coming in with a projector ready to show to everybody. And, it's going to be no less than 40 minutes, which means a 20-minute video and I believe a 10 to 15-minute explanation that comes with it. It looks like it's going to be an absolute madness at this bail hearing. It's very anticipated as opposed to the last two, because this one, there's been so much preparation, so much battle between, AUSA Johnson and their team, prosecution against Diddy's team with the apps, the notes being dismissed. Then they have to explain things about legal. Maybe Diddy and his team wrote it before wrote it on after, and they need to explain that. The prosecution also need to explain why Mike Jeffries was bailed on 10 million, Abercrombie and Fitch. It's madness. They are truly battling back and forth, and tomorrow is going to be so anticipated, guys. It's going to be an absolute insanity of a day, and we have to get into it straight away. Once that hearing is done, I want to give you guys a recap ASAP as to see what's going to take place. Do we think Diddy's going to get bail? Honestly, I don't think so, but it's going to be a madness to find out. Let me know what thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Do subscribe to the channel if you guys want to, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. In and out.